Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right, out here in my lab, in the wee hours of the morning, doing what I do for you. Let's go. Wright is a 25 rule to live by storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. I'm giving life lessons, you tuning in receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get my right thinker to do just that. And that's what I do for you. You have to do something for me. Learn the lessons, put them in effect, and know thyself. That's the goal of right thinking. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I teach them. Stay tuned. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. I got you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. This time of the morning, most people are. But this one, I do my best work. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up to yourself with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Today, I'm gonna get back to teaching, since everybody want to teach me and break me down and try to prove me wrong. Today, I'm gonna do what I do for you, teach you what you need to know to be your best self. So, right thinkers, let's talk about the great awakening of what? Of self, aka to know thyself. The concept is we're asleep or we have amnesia. We're not conscious of who we are. So we go through life making mistakes. And when you find that secret, when you reach Nihas, when you become spiritual enlightenment, it's called a great awakening. Okay? You got great truth, you got great awakening. Right now we're going to deal with what we call the great awakening. I'll tell you, I'm preparing for what? Greatness. When? Daily. Why? That's because I am awake. I'm awoke to who I am. I know thyself, and I know what I need to be doing and why I should be doing it, and that's what I do. Also, teach you. Being your best self, that's the highest level of life that a human being can reach, is getting up every day, practicing, participating, and putting in the work for what you know to be right for you. What I do is working for me. You do what works for you. I don't tell you what to do. Just give you the information that'll help you along the way. That's all I do. I'm the direction giver. Go that way. Go that way. Yeah, go that way. Go that way. All right? I'm a teacher for a reason. Being your best self. Okay. You give your best effort. I don't a little bit nothing. When I was wrong, I was good at being wrong. So the great awakening and understanding yourself is you know what to do now. You know why you're doing it. So you're not putting all that energy and effort in the wrong place. It's not misplaced energy. It's useful energy. My spiritual discipline, listen, keeps me on what? My best behavior. When? Daily. Yeah, I'm awoke now. I know myself. Once you know, you can't unknow what you know. So claiming ignorance is the one-shot deal. You need to be ignorant to something one time. And knowing who you are is the greatest thing you can achieve in life. My man Muhammad Ali, he said, I found the greatest love of all where? Inside of me. When I heard that, it just stuck with me. Still do. Greatness. Here we go again. That's the word. But greatness don't mean what you did in the world. No, it just means what you did for yourself. That's why I'm preparing to be great. Why? I want to be my best self. That's all I need to do. I ain't trying to be great at, no. Misguided, misunderstood information. Greatness to me can be obtained through what? Hard work win daily. It's what I call my way of life. When Muhammad Ali was boxing, he put everything he had into that. But even when he boxed, he still was a poet. He still was a speaker. He still was a motivator. He still did other things outside the ring. I do other things outside my classroom. Simple fact, okay? Understand that. I'm a complete man. I'm a Renaissance man. I got skills at other levels and other things in my life. Ignorance. Let's talk about that. When you're ignorant, it just means you don't know something. So being ignorant of yourself, it means just that. You don't know yourself. Let's talk about that right quick. And I don't like to rag on you, but I gotta try to bring to your attention some of the stuff that you're doing that you need to, get together. All right. Now, if you have a master's degree, in anything but knowledge of self, it's all a waste of time. Again, what is it to gain the world and lose myself? So before I got into the world, I need to know myself. Most people do it the other way around. I don't subscribe to that theory. Simple as that. And I won't teach that concept. Why? To me, it don't work. It's ass backwards. Okay? I was a drug dealer. Pimp, street runner dude. I was good at it, but I didn't know myself again. I don't know that dude. I know him now, going back. But when I was ego tripping. And I attribute that to, again, lack of knowledge, being ignorant of self. So I'm trying to show you, I'm not ragging on you. I've been there too. That's the whole point of my lesson. This is real. When you are not the master of yourself, you're living a life of lies, illusions, and egoistic views that really don't go nowhere. It don't amount to nothing. If you're driven by your ego, I keep explaining that to you, you're going to cause your own problems. They call them fetters, okay? When you don't know yourself, here we go, but you believe you do, you will have a life full of fetters. My motto back in my day was, it wasn't for bad luck, I have no luck at all. Nothing really worked well for me. Nothing really came out nothing. I can say that now, but when I was going through it, that's how I felt. Man, it wasn't for bad luck. I have no luck at all. Listen to this guy. If you decide to follow somebody, and that somebody you're following is wrong, guess what? Yeah, you're wrong. Trust me. Trust me. That's why it's important to me to give you the truth and keep it real. Why? I ain't trying to lead you the wrong way. I know I'm on the right way now. Can't say that about the past. Okay, now listen, remember that word fetters. Fetters are what I call self-inflicted problems. Because you're ignorant of yourself, you are the main cause of your own problems. Married man. Good job, good situation. Know what that fetter is? Side chick. Some drugs, alcohol, but it's that one thing that your ego tells you, well, I ain't perfect, so I can do this. Making excuses to do wrong. That's what that is. And your ego will do that to you. It'll give you a false sense of bravado, a false sense of security. Everything it's giving you is false. Not knowing thyself means you also don't know God. What you mean? Yeah. If you knew yourself, you would know God. If you knew God, you would know yourself. That's right thinking philosophy. They're interchangeable. That's the whole concept. Knowing thyself will get you to God. Usa. When I was ignorant, ego tripping, I believed I knew myself. Man, I was so wrong. Why? Because life's going to show you. Doing wrong has an expiration date. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. What you reap is what you're going to sow. I'm living proof of all of them. Okay, I'm a perfect example for every one of them, so I can tell you about each one of them personally. So let's understand that. I was what I call nigger rich. I had more than most, it seemed, but yes, I was still what? Wrong? I had over $100,000 in my safe. Cash money. Back in the days, yeah. But I wasn't, that was me the norm. That was, I, but I can do with that money now, big difference. But yeah, when you're ignorant and you're living off the ego, you ain't doing nothing but you. Again, self gratification. I just look at the savings, just count the money, Yeah, ego trip. Again, self gratify. I can see your boy. I always say I can see Trump in the White House every day. I'm the president of the United States. Ego tripping to the mizax. So yeah, without being spiritually humble, your ego will run the show. Why? Because if you're successful with that, it's gonna keep going. You're gonna keep letting it run the show. Okay. As long as I had the drugs and the money, I had no God knowledge and no knowledge of self. Why? I'm rolling. I'm happy. I'm content. I'm getting things that I want to do. I'm doing me. I didn't need God. And I keep trying to tell everybody, when all that stuff was gone, all the glamour, all the girls, all the good money, all that stuff was gone, who you had with you? God. When you was rolling, he was with you. He just sat back. This fool, he just let you run. So I get the concept. I understand. But I'm trying to tell my young people, don't let your ego run you to the point where you're going to have to come face to face with God on other terms when you ain't got nobody else and nothing else. He's going to be there for you. It's better to go to him before that happens. That's all I'm saying, because trust me, you're going to need him. All right? I see ignorant people every day going through what life based on belief. And they buffering. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going to do that because it ain't about that. It's about awakening up. And you can be as spiritual and as religious if you want. But if it ain't being productive, what should that tell you? You will believe that well-dressed lie called religion. Why? Because you don't know yourself. If your discernment is not up to snuff, you believe whatever somebody tell you. So you fall for the okie doke. They say if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. When you have lack of knowledge of self, yeah, you'll fall for anything. That's why I call it the well-dressed lie. I came into religion to fellowship, not looking for God. But the people who I fellowship with, they found God through religion. I don't have a problem with that. I always say, there's more than one way to get to the top of the pyramid, and that's what God is. So metaphorically, you find God any way you want. I don't have a problem with that at all. So trust me, my whole goal is to get people who follow me to get that God. My goal is to get you to God. If you get there on your own, by all means, I'll meet you while I'm there. Right thing philosophy is your wake-up call. I keep telling you, I'm the human alarm clock. I'm your knowledge alarm clock. I'm your spiritual alarm clock. I bring you knowledge and spiritual knowledge that you can use and adapt and better yourself with. That's what I bring to you. That's what I say. I do what I do for you. I got it. If I didn't have it, I couldn't give it. All right, here you go. Let me get this thing going. I'm on my mission daily to do what? Wake up my right thinkers. Teach them to know themselves with what? Spiritual truths that they can stand on and live by. I do. I have life experiences, plus I have extensive knowledge of our ancient Egyptian ancestors, Egyptian yoga, aka Semi-Tawi, Shita Netta, the first religious concepts known to civilization, come out of Africa. That's what I practice. I don't practice Mesopotamian, the Babylonian concept. I don't roll with the Anunnaki, and I ain't worried about Atlantis. All those are fictitious places, mythological places. Egypt, I got all the information I need to legitimize why I do what I do and how they was, because I know for myself why I put my own work in. That's why. So trust me, teaching what I do, waking you up to you is a technique that I call right thinking philosophy. I am a master, first of all, of myself. After 35 years of practicing, Now I am the teacher, aka Sage. I pride myself on that. Why? The work I put in, now I'm starting to reap the rewards and the benefits. Why? Because I'm starting to see it help other people. I know it helped me. That's why I'm doing it. And my allegiance is to this. Why? I know what it can do for you. All right, let me wrap this up. Appreciate you again. Where we at? Okay. You can't be coming wise, man, if you haven't what? Gained knowledge, aka, and experience wisdom for yourself. You can't be wise on somebody else's knowledge. You can't get experience from somebody else. You had to get it for yourself. So yeah, I'm big on putting the work in. Why? Because I did. Now, ignorance is running rampant in our people. Why? It's considered being asleep. Lack of self-knowledge. Knowledge is being better. Ignorance is doing the same thing. Talking about it and not being about it. My man Ron, say that and be about that. Yeah, that's knowledge. That's manifestation. But if you're asleep, nothing comes to you but a dream. Wake up. Here we go. Segue. Last one. Wake up to who? Yourself. That's the great awakening, aka practice right thinking philosophy, and it will wake you up to yourself. I call myself the human alarm clock, the spiritual alarm clock. Why? Because I want to wake you up with knowledge. That's why I do it every day. Early in the morning. Those who follow, y'all know the deal. I appreciate you. All right, here you go. In all my studies, I learned that in life, you get out only what you put in. I put in my all, so I'm getting back that and some. Can you say that about what you do or whatever you practicing or professing? If so, by all means, welcome to the club, because that's what it's all about. That means you're doing the right thing. You gotta be doing my thing to be the right thing. Okay? I respect other people's way of doing things. No problem with that at all. All right? That's what masters do. Respect other masters. Doctors respect other doctors. Why? They know you're going to go through to get it. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. On the streets, we did the same thing. Respect is big on the street as it is in society. When people respect you, it may be something you're doing right. That's all. That's how you get respect. In order to wake up, well, here you go. Now, in order to wake up others to themselves, I have to know myself first. I'm woke because I'm preparing for greatness every day. That's my right thinking philosophy. That's the way of life. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. When you adopt a method, a philosophical perspective, you live it. You don't just talk about it. You live it. You manifest it for yourself to prove that it works. That's the whole purpose of putting in the work, to prove that the work you're putting in, you're benefiting from it. If you're putting in work and ain't getting nothing out of it, you're doing the wrong work. Working the wrong people. Last one. Trust me, when you are woke, you want everybody to what? To wake up also. That's my goal, to wake anybody I could. All the people I could, I'm waking you up. All you got to do is listen, pay attention, and do what I tell you. I do this for you. I'll be back. I got more.